Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we attempt to decipher the cryptic language of big corporations, and today it looks like one company is sending us a message in a bottle. Hope it is not a SOS. This is a really quick filing, an 8K, which usually means something important happened suddenly. Think of it as a company posting an urgent notice. And for Zura Bio Ltd, the big news is about a change at the very top. Before we dive in, if you love breaking down these complex corporate documents into plain English, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our Discord community linked in the description for even more discussions. So Zura Bio Ltd, they're a company in the life sciences space, and this report talks about a leadership change here. It's fairly standard stuff for a regulatory filing, but the core of it is pretty significant. The date of this report is the 8th of October 2025, and it's about events happening right around then. The company itself, Zura Bio Ltd, is incorporated in the Cayman Islands, and they trade on the Nasdaq under the ticker Zura. They're also flagged as an emerging growth company, which means they get a bit more breathing room with financial reporting rules. Now, let's get to the meat of it. The main reason for this filing is found under item 5.02. This section usually covers changes among a company's directors and top officers. The big news here is that Robert Lisicki, who was the chief executive officer and a board member, is taking a medical leave of absence. This leave is set to begin on the 10th of October 2025. This is a pretty big deal when the top person has to step away unexpectedly. Because of this, the company's board of directors has appointed Kim Davis to step in as the interim chief executive officer and interim principal executive officer. She'll be doing this on top of her existing roles as chief operating officer, chief legal officer, and corporate secretary. This is a common move when a CEO leaves, promoting someone from within to keep things steady. The filing also makes a point to mention that all the details about Miss Davis' background have already been filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission back in April of 2025. This means they are not providing new biographical information here, but referencing what's already publicly available. This is pretty standard practice. It also states that Ms. Davis has not entered into any special agreements for this appointment, and she is not involved in any specific transactions that would need to be disclosed under this particular regulation. This is essentially saying there are no hidden deals or conflicts of interest related to her stepping into the interim CEO role. And importantly, there are no family ties between Ms. Davis and any other directors or top executives at the company. This is often disclosed to assure investors that appointments are based on merit rather than nepotism. Fast forward to the end of the document, we see the signatures. The report is dated the 10th of October 2025, which is the effective date for the leadership change. And it is signed by Kim Davis herself in her new capacity as Interim Chief Executive Officer, along with her other titles. Now, let's talk about what this all means. This filing is a Form 8K, which is for current reports. It is designed to let the public know about significant events that shareholders should be aware of, and a CEO stepping down even temporarily. Definitely qualifies. What's interesting here is that they've chosen an internal candidate, Kim Davis, who already holds substantial positions within the company. This suggests a level of confidence in her abilities to lead during this transition. The fact that Shez taking on these extra duties without any specific new arrangements or disclosures implies that her compensation and overall role might be adjusted, but it's likely within the existing framework of her employment contract. The most significant takeaway is the uncertainty that a medical leave of a CEO can create. While the company is trying to present a smooth transition by appointing an interim CEO, the market will be watching closely. Investors will want to know how long Robert Lisicki will be away and what impact his absence might have on the company's strategy and operations. A company's direction is heavily influenced by its leader, and a sudden change can create a ripple effect. Companies appoint interim leaders to ensure continuity, but it is always a period of heightened scrutiny. We do not have detailed financial tables in this specific filing, so we cannot dive into specific numbers or performance metrics that might illuminate the company's health. However, the fact that the CEO is taking a medical leave points to personal circumstances, not necessarily a business crisis. The key questions now are about the duration of his leave and how effectively Kim Davis can steer the ship in the interim period. The length of this medical leave will be critical. If it is short, the impact could be minimal. If it is prolonged, it could lead to strategic shifts or a loss of momentum. In conclusion, Zura Bio Ltd is navigating a leadership change due to unexpected personal circumstances. Kim Davis stepping in as interim CEO shows an immediate plan for continuity. The company's direction will depend on the clarity of leadership and operational stability during this period. The main risk here is the uncertainty surrounding the CEO's return, which could impact investor confidence and strategic execution. The opportunity lies in Kim Davis's ability to maintain momentum and perhaps even bring fresh perspectives during her tenure. Alright, that is our quick decode of Zura Bio Ltd's latest filing. What's your take on this leadership change and its potential impact? Let us know in the comments below. If this breakdown was helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and well, see you in the next decode.